Hello, welcome to Clouds and Water Qigong Tai Chi. My name is Yvonne Doctor, and I look to share a practice and forms of Qigong. Yet first, I want to thank NorCal Services for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing in Sacramento, California, for inspiring this video. Also, this video came to be via the talents of Nevada County Media in Grass Valley, California. All in peace, love, compassion, and gratitude. So today we're going to start by, I just want to describe a few things. The stance in Qigong should be with soft knees, meaning not locked knees, slightly unlocked. And then same with the arms. They should be never straight, always rounded, slightly rounded. And I'll just explain as we go. So we're going to start today with some warm-ups with soft knees. I want you to bring your hands up like they're in water. And then when they get to shoulder level, sink down and get rooted into the earth. And then again, rise up, breathing in and breathing out. So staying with soft knees, I want you to, we're going to start with warm-ups, and we're going to start with the head. Drop your head down and slowly rotate. And all those cracks and snaps that you hear are just the fascia releasing stresses. And then you stop and go the other way. Okay, very good. From here, I want you to interlock your fingers, and draw them up the central Tai Chi pole, the central channel, and then flip them skyward and stretch. Now I want you to bend in the wind and bend to the other side, nice and slow. Now bamboo twists in the wind, working the spinal fluid, loosening up the spine, and then release the hands, come down, draw up the center, interlace fingers, and stretch. Twist or bend to the other side. Now twist and twist. Release hands slowly. Okay. Next one, we're going to do some low hand patting. So the left hand comes out and you cup your hand, and behind your shoulders you tap down the inside of your hand all the way to the fingers. You flip your hand and tap up. And then again. So this is the yin part of the body. The outside of the arm is the yang part. They have different meridians. And then you switch hands behind the shoulders, down the inside of the hand, up the outside. Flip the hand down the inside, up the outside. Good. Cup your other hand and tap on the armpit all the way down to your waist. Come up off the body and tap down from the armpit to the waist again. 3 times. It's the heart line. Other side. Tap, tap, tap. Come off the body and tap down. So it's very important to keep a very soft knee, slightly bent. Same with the elbows, not locked, but slightly unlocked, okay? So from here, we're just gonna ground ourselves deep in the earth. And I want you to pull up with your wrists leading, fingers toward the heavens as you float back down. Pull up again, breathing in and exhaling. One more time. Breathe in and exhale. Nice and gentle. Okay. Step out a little wider, about a little wider than your shoulders, and we'll do something called constant bear, where you swing your arms, they land wherever they land on your body. Also opening up the spinal fluid, loosening up the spine. So from here, bring that to a slow stop and raise your hands over your heart, higher than your heart. And then this one's called Deer Turns Its Waist, or Deer Turns Its Antlers. Nice and slow. The slowness in Qigong releases a brain protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which helps with dementia and different brain diseases. Nice and slow. Okay, good. From here, picking cherries, stretching, and then one side, stretching to the other. When you stretch on your right, you're stretching out your liver meridian, opening that up. And when you stretch on the left, you're opening the spleen meridian. Okay, good. One more. And I want you to drop the neck, drop the head, and rotate slowly. One way. And then stop and reverse direction. Okay, good. Shoulders. Put the hands on shoulders. Rotate the rotator cuff. Forward 3 or 4 times. And then now back. Good. From here, outstretch your hands. We're going to do a 360-degree twist with our hands, meaning they rotate all the way around as you slightly bend your knees. And then you're looking on both sides, slightly rocking from one knee to the other, shifting the weight. Okay, good. Drop the hands. And then pull up, breathing in, up to the shoulders with your palms facing up. You come to the shoulders, palms face down, and you exhale. Very long exhale till you're all out of breath. That drives the parasympathetic nerve. Okay, again, breathe in. and breathe out. Hands on waist to do big hip circles. Nice big hip circles with your head toward the heavens. So it's actually proven that deep emotions get stuck in our joints, and the hips are one of the biggest joints in the body. Stop at one side and then reverse. Okay, good. Drop the hands and then come feet a little bit closer together and start pounding. This is called dropping post. This is working the lymphatic system, opening and closing, and it's also, as you jolt on your heels, it's helping with bone density. So that jolt on the heel sends a message to the brain to release calcium to the long bones. Shake, 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 pound. Okay, bring that to a slow stop. Next, we're going to do what's called pushing waves, and you step out slightly with one foot, it doesn't matter which one, and with the heels of your palms of your hand, you're going to push out, fingers drop, and then you pull in. You lift your toe as you come back. So push out, breathing out. Drop the fingers and breathe in. The idea is to push out toxic chi as you breathe out. Drop the fingers and pull in. Invite healthy chi in to come into the body. And exhale. You're making a figure eight with your hands. So there's three very powerful forms in nature. It's the circle, the spiral, and the figure eight. So right here in this form, we're doing the figure eight. Again, that slowness is very important in Tai Chi and Qigong. It's lowering your cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone. Okay, from here, we're going to switch sides. Step back, then out with the other foot, and push. Drop the fingers, pull in healthy chi, and push out. One more. So this next form is called cloud hands. And what you do is just step out maybe shoulder width with your feet and have soft knees, meaning slightly bent knees. And then you hold an imaginary beach ball in your hands. And then you're going to follow your upper elbow to that one side, turning, not moving your arms, but you're going to turn at the waist, just only turning the torso. And the only time your arms move is when you switch from top to bottom. And then you float back, nice and slow. switching, coming back nice and slow. Now the slowness is a very important part in Qigong and Tai Chi. That slowness lowers your cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, and it raises your DHEA levels, which is good for the brain. It also produces a brain protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which helps prevent brain diseases like dementia and other forms of maybe Alzheimer's. So you're only turning at the waist here in cloud hands, going nice and slow, cultivating calmness and fluidity. The palms face each other, again as though you're holding a big beach ball. And then just gently bring the arms down to the sides. And this next one is called havening. And so what you'd want to do is get your hands nice and warm by rubbing them together like this. And you bring them up, after they're warm, you bring them up to your shoulders and you stroke down to your elbows. Okay? This is down-regulating the amygdala in the midbrain. It's releasing delta waves, which produce the feel-good hormones like serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine. And you take your hands. Now you come up to your face. Just slowly rub up and out. Three times is good. Good. And come down into a Wuji stance. And now this next one is called Moon over Lake. So what you do is visualize yourself sitting in a very peaceful, calm lake with no ripples at all. And you're gonna run your hands over that skin of the lake, all the way to the side. And then out comes the moon over the lake. This is called Moon over Lake. And again, nice and slow, gently massaging the liver and the spleen and kidneys. So when you come to the side, just reverse. Hands back over the lake, feeling the beautiful smooth water. And now the moon comes out. And overhead. One last time. And then let your hands just float down to the sides. Grab some oars from here. We're going to do something called rowing the boat. This is working the microcosmic orbit, the two main meridians that go our body that way, through our body that way. So nice and slow, pulling up, breathing in as you pull up. And breathing out as your arms go away from the body. Nice and slow. This was part of something called Shibashe Qigong, Shibashi. There's 18 forms. So this is good for digestion, the nervous system, and it's good for clarity of mind. So you breathe in as you pull up, exhale as you go away. Good. Now grab from the knees, breathing in up to your shoulders, flipping the hands and sinking the chi down. This next one is called Repulse the Monkey. So you put one hand out in front of your central channel, okay, and the other one grabs from the back. And it's like you're landing a plane on one hand. And then your other hand flips over, so you can grab, and you're gently rocking from side to side. It's for the liver. This flow is for the liver. Called Repulse the Monkey. One more. And then bring that chi up to your third eye or your crown point, and then just wash down nice and slow. Okay, this next one is called push-pull circle, I believe. So what you do is you just step out just slightly and push. Your hands flip up and you pull back. And then your pinky is higher than the other fingers, opening up the heart meridian as you do a big circle around your body, or a half circle really. Back to push, nice and slow. Hands flip over, pull in. Pinky high, circle around. Push, pull, and circle, keeping that pinky high. Good. Now we're going to switch sides. Other foot slightly out as you push. Pull and circle. Push away what you don't want. Bring in what you want in your life and surround yourself with that. One more. Push. Pull. And circle. Good. Another chi regulation by breathing in and exhaling down. Here's a fun one. This one's called Flying Goose. So you put your feet facing out that way, slightly like a duck, and you make what's called a beak hand. So this is a beak hand where you connect all the meridians, all your fingers to your thumb. That connects all the meridians at once. So you make a beak hand. So what you do is you grab from your knees with a beak hand, and then at the top your hands release and your fingers are toward the heavens. This one's called Flying Goose. Breathing in. Now exhaling out. Breathing in and exhaling. This is supposed to be helpful for fear. If you have any fear, it's supposed to release the fear. Okay, one more. Breathing in and exhaling down. Okay, good. This next one is called Gong strokes his beard. So your feet are shoulder width apart, and you just breathe in. Your palms are up. When you get to your chin area, your palms face each other. You just do a big circle, slightly bend the knees, and a big circle till you're back to your body, bringing up, breathing in. Palms face each other, like you're stroking a huge beard. This is called Gong strokes his beard. Couple more. Breathe in. And breathe out toxins. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. This next one is spiraling Qigong. So your hands come near your waist, and what you're going to do is keep your palm skyward. So as you pull back, I'm going to spiral my hands around, see how my palm's upward, and then I stop at the top, and then I gently float down in that beautiful S curve, like the middle of the yin-yang symbol, back to your waist. The other side, you pull back, spiral around, keeping your hands, palms up. You hesitate for a second, and then slightly float down, nice and gently, to your waist. This is called energy transformation. Pull back, spiral around, hesitate, and a beautiful S curve back down. Pull back, spiral around, hesitate, and nice and soft, back to the beginning. Good. This next one is called parting the clouds. So I want you to step out with one foot, it doesn't matter which one, just a little bit. And you're going to gather energy, and then you're going to bring it behind your kidneys, and then you're going to pull your hands upward, your hands turn out, and then you're going to part the clouds, rocking back to your back leg. And now you palms up, turn your palms out, part the clouds. One more. Good. Step out with your other leg. Same thing. Grab energy, the healing energy from the yin of the earth. Palms up. Now palms spiral away as you part the clouds. As you pull in toward your body, you breathe in. As you pull the arms up, you're breathing out. Okay, one more. Good. Back to center. Check your knees, make sure they're soft, not flexed. This next one is similar. It's called Monkey Offers Fruit. So you step out with one leg, and again, you gather, and then it's just kind of just out, like you have a plate of fruit in your hands, and then you pull back, nourishing the kidneys. And then lean forward slightly as your palms are up, and pull back. Your body loves this slowness. It's releasing, or it's lowering your cortisol levels, again, like I said before. It's raising your DHEA levels, or anti-aging. Nice and slow. Switching sides, stepping back, stepping out with the other one. Monkey offers fruit. Last time. Gather the chi, nourish the kidneys. Okay, step center. Then step out again with your other foot. And this one, or no, you keep your feet straight. This one's called Piercing the Veil. So your hands are at your waist, and you're going to do a full rotation of your hand as you extend it way out in front of you. Really pull with the shoulder and then spiral back. This one's called Piercing the Veil. See how I'm spiraling my hands? Palms are up, and they come back. Palms are up again. Piercing the veil. Really feel this in your shoulders. So it's about piercing the veil of illusion. More to life than just the material. Piercing the veil. Okay, good. Let's do a chi regulation by breathing in from the knees, breathing in, all the way up to the shoulders, flipping the hands down and sinking the chi down. Good. So this one is called organ cleansing. I want you to bring both hands out in both directions, and all you do is you tilt like you're flying like a bird. One side, now the other. Now the top hand, it starts traveling down the middle, your middle of your body, and the bottom hand travels up. They bypass without touching near your heart area. And then you go on to the other side. Soar like a bird. Soar back. Now this top hand floats down. And the bottom hand floats up. passing near the heart area. And again, soar and soar. This is for the 5 main yin organs in the body: the heart, lungs, liver, spleen, and kidneys. And then soar. Okay, this time when your top hand comes down, I want you to turn your palm toward your face. And you take your other hand and it comes and it hovers out the outside of your arm, okay? As they bypass, you're gonna flip your hands around and do a little twist with your waist and then twist back. Now this hand travels up the outside of this hand. They don't touch, they just hover, and then you twist away, twist back. Now this is cleansing all the yang organs in the body. So the stomach, the gallbladder, pancreas, intestines. One more time, hover up, twist away, and twist back. Good. Another chi regulation. Breathing in and exhaling. Long exhale to drive the parasympathetic nerve. Good. Okay, this next one is strange. It's called blood cleansing. So we just cleanse the organs. Now we're going to cleanse the blood. And just follow my lead. You extend your left hand out, and we're going to hit the wrist, the elbow, and the back of the shoulder. And we're going to switch wrist, elbow, back of the shoulder, coming back to the kidneys, down to the knees, and then down to the ankles. So we're going to breathe in and out alternatively. We'll do this 3 rounds. It's called blood cleansing. Okay, so what you do is you breathe in and hit your wrist. Now you breathe out. Now breathe in. Switch arms, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In on the kidneys, out on the knees, and then in on the ankles. And then you draw up, extend the left hand out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In on the kidneys, out on the knees, and then in on the ankles. Draw up, extend your left hand one more time, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In on the kidneys, out on the knees, and in on the ankles. Breathe in all the way up to your shoulders this time. Very long out breath. Good. Okay, this next one is for the heart, and fairly simple, so just follow my lead. Our fingers are connected to each organ in our body, a lot of organs in our body. This is our pinkies connected to the small intestine and the heart. The triple burner and the thyroid is your ring finger. The pericardium, the protector around the heart, is your middle finger. Your pointer finger is the large intestine, and your thumb goes right to the lungs. So take your pericardium, that's a heart protector, and then come to your other hand and slide it up to the elbow. Not in the middle of the elbow, up aligned with the pinky. And you have a bit of a wide stance. And then you make sure your middle finger's touching your elbow, and then you just push past the heart. Now the hand that's on the elbow extends out, and then you soothe the heart all the way across, pinky to pinky. Now this hand drops very slowly to the other elbow. Put your hand on that heart point and push. Extend and soothe the heart all the way out, dropping down, coming to that heart point and push. This is called soothing the heart. Glide across your body. You don't have to touch, just hover, and then it floats down. Come to that point again and bend your elbow and push. Release that hand off the elbow, extend it, and soothe the heart all the way across, pinky to pinky. Floating down. We'll do this a couple more times. Hand on elbow, push. Extend and soothe the heart. Float down. Hand on elbow, push. Extend and soothe the heart. From here, just float your hands down. This next one is called prayer wheel. So you step out, either foot, doesn't matter, just slightly out to the side a bit, and then your palms of your hands are facing each other about 6 inches apart. You do a big circle as you bend your knee. The weight is on your front leg, and now the weight's on my back leg. This is good for opening up all the meridians in the body, getting out stagnation and toxic chi. You can go even slower than this if you want, keeping your palms facing each other. It has 2 names actually. It's called Tai Chi Ruler or Prayer Wheel. So either one works for this. Again, a general rule, you breathe out as you're going away from your body. As you pull back, you breathe in. Okay, good. Switching sides. Foot out. Big circle. Keeping the palms about 6 inches from each other. Breathe in and breathe out. One last time. Good. This next one is for the lungs. Okay, lungs hold sadness and grief. So we want to replace that sadness with happiness. And so what you do is you hold your hands facing downward at your lung level, and then you inhale really big. Then you connect your thumb and your middle finger, or pointer finger, sorry, and then you come back, exhaling. Now your palms are face down again as you inhale. Connect the thumb and pointer and come back, exhaling. one last time. And come back. And then float the hands down. Okay, work for the lymphatic system now, and there's 6 main parts on our body that we want to open up for good lymphatic drainage for our immune system. So the first main one is right up here under your collarbone. So take your thumb and put it under your collarbone, and the rest of your fingers, or 3 of your fingers, on top, and then just circle gently. You could circle back. You could even pat right there, but I usually just circle. And the lymph nodes are very close to the skin, so it doesn't have to be hard pressure, just easy is good. And then the second one is behind the ears. Big lymph node back there, so take a finger and then just circle. And circle the other way. And then pull down a little bit, nice and gentle. And then again. And then pull down. And the third one is under the armpit. So what you do is you just rub right here gently, just small circles, and then pull down for the heart, and then again, pull down, other side, gentle circles, and then the other way, pull, and then the fourth one is deep inside your there's more than one, deep inside the abdomen, so just want to rub that, or you could even just make claw fingers and tap there. And the fifth very important one is right here. There's lots of lymph nodes in our qua. In Chinese, it's called, Chinese medicine called the qua. And so you can just tap there, tap and pump your knees a little bit. So this is squeezing and releasing the lymph nodes, again for our immune system. You could either use karate chop hands or fists. And again, it doesn't have to be hard. Good. Now the sixth one, there's more than 6, but the 6 most, they call them the big 6. So the 6th one is behind your knees. So just, you could either tap both knees all the way around, but especially in the back. And then tap the other knee. Good. And then come up. And then we'll work a little more with the meridians, the stomach meridian. So take 2 fingers and tap under your eyes right here on your cheekbones. Tap, tap, tap. And then jump down to the corners of the mouth. Tap, tap, tap. And then with one hand, tap under the nose, the brain. Tap, 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 tap. Jump down to under the lower lip, tap. And then with 2 hands again, come to the chin and tap up the jawline. Doesn't have to be hard, just gently tapping all the way to the hairline. Now take all your fingers and tap your whole head. Lots of meridians crossing. Okay, good. Now take 2 fingers, your thumb and your pointer, and come to the top of your ears and massage with some gusto all the way down. Really get the blood circulation going. So, and then come up again and then massage down. lots of lymph nodes, pressure points in the ears, in the hands, and the feet. There's a whole map of our whole body in our ears and hands and feet. So get them nice and hot, get some good circulation going. So in a couple of minutes, you're gonna feel how hot your ears are. Good. Now take 2 fingers, like a peace sign or Spock sign, and then put your ear between, and then pull down gently. It's the path of the vagus nerve. Good. I'm going to pull toward the collarbones. Good. Nice. And then just shake. In fact, let's do a little more shaking. So just shake your legs, shake your arms, shake, shake, shake. Nice. So from here, I want to show you 10-finger Qigong. And you could do it anywhere. In fact, you could do Qigong anywhere, anytime, anyway. So the first one is you make a soft fist, and you want to get these pressure points here. Just tap them together. And we won't do 100, but I want to say that they're supposed to do it 60 to 100 times. This is for the face, the whole face area. So there's that. And then another one is making a tiger's mouth. This is known as a tiger's mouth. This goes to the lungs again, remember, and the large intestine. And then there's a pressure point right here where you want to just tap like this. This is from the Shaolin monk. Forgot his name. So there's that, and that's for headaches and, yeah, mainly headaches. And then number 3 is another one, pinky to pinky and palms up, and you just tap your hands like that. Again, this is heart. And toothaches, I believe, and headaches again. And then another one is where you take both hands and the back of your hand, you want to tap together, and this is good for regulating blood sugar, so it's good for the pancreas. It kind of smarts a little bit, so you don't want to do it too hard. So that's good for the pancreas and regulating blood sugar. Okay, so 60 to 100 times. And then the next one is for fatigue and exhaustion. And so you just make a claw, and there's pressure points in between the fingers here, all those fingers. You just want to keep your fingers open and tap like this. Just tap, 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 opening up those pressure points. $60 to 100 times. Okay. Good. And then another one, let's see, I already showed you the ears. That's for the whole immune system. So if you feel like you're getting sick, just go up to your ears and pull down and massage. But the one we didn't do is you make a fist and an open hand, and then you just punch your open palm. And this is good for all your 5 main yin organs. Lungs, heart, liver, spleen, kidneys, and then you switch sides and punch. Okay, 60 to 100 times. Okay, good. And then just shake out the hands. And breathe. Okay, here's a fun one. It's called the dance of the water plants. So all you do is you bring your hands overhead and you just visualize you're a piece of seaweed in the water underneath, and you're just floating with the ocean's currents back and forth, gently massaging your internal organs. You could just undulate every which way, whatever way you want. Kind of a fun one. Knowing that you're grounded and you're strong, you're rooted deep in the earth. You could take any type of storm that comes along. Okay, good. So just bring that to a slow stop, and then let's regulate the chi by breathing in from the knees. Flipping the hands and sinking the chi down. Okay, this next one is called Deep Earth Pulsing. And what you do is you just put one weight on one leg, but you bring your heel off the ground. And then you go to the other side. Bring your heel off the ground. And then there's an arm move with the same leg heel that's coming up. Your arm is doing like a backstroke. And it doesn't go high because the chi will fly away. You keep it at heart level or lower. So nice and easy. So you're pulling up Earth's healing electrons and energy. And then you're getting rid of the toxic chi that you give back to the earth, because the earth knows what to do with compost. So it's a give and take with you and the earth. You're pulling up healthy chi, giving up your toxic chi, giving it to the earth. This is a nice moving meditation. One master said you should do this about 15 minutes. We don't have that time here, but it's a nice moving meditation. So heel comes off the ground as your arm, like a swimming backwards motion. This is wonderful to do outside under a tree. It's very calming. It works all the meridians in the whole body. Good. Couple more. One. And last one. Good. So that movement reminded me of the bear turns its waist, which is fun also. So pretend you're a bear, and all you do is you bring your heel up off the ground again, and then your shoulder comes forward. It's like you're a bear walking through the woods. Working the shoulders, kind of fun. Pretending you're a bear in the woods. Cultivate cultivating perseverance like bears have. Twisting the waist. This one's called Bear Twists Its Waist. Okay, good. Bring that to a slow stop. Hands at sides. So from here, I want you to pull your this is called a working palace or Lao Gong in Chinese medicine. So what you do is you pull up the earth energy at the shoulders. You gather heavenly inspiration overhead, and then with genuine intention, just bring it down into your body, nice and slow. So one more time, gather. And gather. And bring it down. Good. Stands in for a second. Good. And then a few, we didn't do any brain exercises, but we could do a few before we leave. And so they're kind of fun and they take practice at home. So I'm just going to show you a few of them. So the first one is make a prayer position. And then you bring one hand out as a fist and the other out as a tiger's mouth, okay? And then you come back and then you switch. Now this is a fist and this is a tiger's mouth. And then you come back and you switch. Back to prayer and switch. This is one of the simplest ones. If you don't get it right off the bat, that's okay. It takes a little practice. We all couldn't do it right in the beginning, but now we could talk and do it at the same time. So what this is doing, I want to explain, it's carving new neural pathways in your brain that you may need down the road. If you don't need them now, you're carving new ones for the future. So there's that. And then another brain exercise is, this one's fun too. You make an OK sign with one hand, and then an OK sign with the pinky on the other hand. And then from here, you travel back to, now this is a regular OK, and this is a pinky OK. And then you travel back, and then you end up like you began. And then you travel back. So that one's fun to practice. So, and then the final brain one, let's see, is you make, this is called sword hands in Qigong. So make sword hands so your two end fingers and your thumb are overlapped, and then you face that way. And then this one, you make that symbol, okay? So all you do is you switch. So now you just switch positions. It's harder than it looks, but I'm still working on it. So that's working both sides of the brains. Oops, see, blew it. So, but if you could do that with no problem, it's time to move on to another brain exercise. Once you know it, I still need a little practice. So those are fun for the brain. And another body brain one is just simply monolateral marching, where you bring your foot up and you tap your knee for a while, and then you cross body, opposite arm, opposite knee. It's good little brain exercises. These are easy. Okay, good. One more. Good. And breathe. So this is called centering, and you face your hands toward each other, and one arm swings around, gathering earth and heaven, and then you bring it down the central channel, bring it down into your body, and then one hand replaces the other at your lower dantian, meaning 2 inches below the belly button. Gather and bring it down. And gather. This is called centering. And bring it down. Ending in love, peace, and compassion, as well as gratitude. Gather all those things and bring them down into your body. And then from here, you're going to hold your chi, but what's called chi ball. You call it that in China. So you might feel a little magnetic pull between your hands or buzzing. So that's your chi, your best friend. So one Master Gu says, medicine is not as important as food, but food is not as important as chi. So your chi, again, is your best friend. Keep it moving, keep stagnation out with Qigong and Tai Chi. Now take that chi ball and turn it into a tiny, tiny little violet pearl and place it in your dantian for the day, 2 inches below your belly button. It's also called the Sea of Chi or elixir field. And then just gather even more chi around your whole abdomen. And then go the other way. Good. So at the end of my class, I usually end with 3 blessings blessings or prayers, or just simply good thoughts that you want to send to 3 people. So we'll do it 3 times or 3 situations, it doesn't matter. So you breathe in a prayer through your nose, and you breathe out that prayer or good thought into your hand, your cupped hand, and then send it off to them. So, okay, breathe in a prayer, breathe out, and then send it off. And then another for another. Breathe in and breathe out. Send it off. And now, last time, breathe in, breathe out, and release. Okay, nice. So with that, make a fist for love and an open hand for peace. And thank you for joining.